Good morning. Behind me, you can see Derwent Reservoir. I parked at Fairholmes and I walked up the track to the Derwent Dam, up the very steep steps on the side of the dam, and I'm now walking along the side of Derwent Reservoir. The plan today is to walk up here, turn off to Abbey Brook and climb to the height, go over to Back Tor and return to the side of Derwent Reservoir. You can see just over the back of me some lovely colours of the forests, and I'm hoping to get some lovely autumn tree colours today. So now I'm off to walk very slowly along the side of the reservoir up to Abbey Clough. Here are some lovely trees in their autumn colours as I walk around Derwent Reservoir. The trees are at their best at this time of year. It is now late October. Now, as we're walking out of the forest, a first view of the hills. The forecast did promise a lovely sunny day, but as you can see, it's cloudy. But then again, it did promise to get better. Well, that is part one of the route completed. A lovely walk along the side of the Derwent Reservoir, and I've got to the start of Abbey Brook. So the path does climb quite steeply from the reservoir, but most of it is not that steep. I've walked up the Abbey Clough a little way, through the gate and onto the moor. I saw the sign before that said Little Howden Moor. So what's in front of me is Little Howden Moor. I'm going to do a round trip around that. Behind me are some lovely trees in their lovely yellow colour. It is a fantastic day. You could do with a bit more sun, but it is breaking through. I am now approaching the second gate. Ahead of me is the path that climbs straight up Abbey Clough to the height on the skyline. The path here is descending to cross Cogman Clough, which is full of water. A quick step over the stream and then walk up the other bank. I am contouring around the hillside and the rain is getting worse. It looks like time for a jacket. The good news is that the tops are clear of the early morning mist. The path now turns away from Abbey Clough to cross Sheepfield Clough. Ahead on the skyline is Back Tor. It is possible to follow the path straight ahead up Sheepfield Clough to get to Back Tor, missing out part of this route. But today I'm crossing Sheepfield Clough. I have just crossed Ben's Clough without getting the boots wet, and I am now climbing up the hillside. Still steep sides to the Clough though. From here there's a wonderful view down Abbey Clough, over to the main Bleaklow Plateau. It still looks cloudy over there. Having followed the hillside and just turned the corner, on my right is Cartilage Rocks with a fence around it. This path still continues up Abbey Clough. Another possible shortcut to this route is to take the left-hand fence that walks around this enclosure and up to the top, and then you can go left onto the top of Cartilage Rocks that are visible from here. The path ahead is faint but easy to follow through the rocks in the foreground to get to the path over to Cartilage Flat. Blue sky over the moors to the north. The high point is High Stones, the highest place in Sheffield. And this is it, the path that goes to Back Tor. And as you can see, flagstones making for easy walking. But what I want is some shelter now. I think there's rocks up there, might give me some shelter and have a bite to eat. All the way along this path are piles of stones. These are designed to keep the water back and to stop the erosion of the peat. They have been used all over Clough and they seem to be working. As you can see from the trig point behind me, I'm at Back Tor. Any shakes on the camera are due to the wind. It has been a great walk up Abbey Clough and over the moors to Back Tor, and now the sun has come out, making it a lovely day. I'm going to return to my car, which is at Fairholmes, by going over Lost Lad, then descending to the Derwent Reservoir and having a nice walk back. Hopefully I can find a safe path that goes down to the Derwent Reservoir. Last time my route was blocked by a bull and I didn't fancy it, so I went a different way. Let's see what happens today. By the way, you'll notice there's absolutely nobody here. I have seen a few people walking down the track north of Back Tor towards Abbey Brook, but other than that, there's no one about here, which is surprising because it's the best day of the week, a Wednesday, late October. A panorama from Lost Lad. North is High Stones and the top of Abbey Clough. Behind this cairn at the top of Lost Lad are the rocks of Howshaw Tor and then around to Back Tor. The rock structures of the Derwent Edge now follow. Now the lower Derwent Valley comes into view. Around the corner is Kinder with Clough in front of it. The path in front of me is the path from Lost Lad to Derwent Reservoir, which I will follow on my way down. Now panning round to high stones to complete the panorama. I've now reached this sign that I passed on the way up, so I'd use this as an opportunity to give a review of the day. When I passed this on the way up, it was quite cloudy and misty as it was all the way up Abbey Clough. But now the sun has come out. It's been a beautiful afternoon with some fantastic views. So it's been a great walk today around Little Howden Moor, up Abbey Clough, over to Back Tor, to Lost Lad, and down here over the moors. All that's left for me to do is walk back to the car down the side of Derwent Reservoir.